Ashley hid in the closet, barely daring to breathe. But soon she heard the cackle too high-pitched for any human voice, the cackle of the man or thing that had already killed 3 of her friends. It was coming closer, as though he were ascending the old and twisted staircase. There was no reason for him to think that Ashley was upstairs. There was certainly no reason for him to look in this study, in this closet. But somehow she knew that given enough time, he would find her. Unless... And this concludes another chapter of If You Like It, Then You Should Have Put a Leech on It by Irving Berlin. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. Meanwhile, it's time for Short Horror Saturday here at twitch.tv/purblindgamer. And I hope everybody is having a nice weekend. I've certainly been having a good time relaxing. Friday work was ended up being a bit crazy. But we got stuff done, which is good. Stuff I'm probably not supposed to talk about. Story of my freaking life. Oh well. Never a dull moment in the film and TV industry. But that's okay, now I can just enjoy the rest of the weekend. And thank you so much for the resub, Angela. Wow. 18 months. Or is that 19 months? Oh yeah, that's 19. Thank you. It's for the belated birthday wishes. It's always great to see you, and I hope things are well with you. And thank you to everybody who came to my birthday stream this year and made it special. It ended up being a lot of fun. And we played some good games. And I didn't do too well at some of them. But others, I like to think I held my own. Made it to the Punk Bar and Tapper. And yeah, and then on Wednesday we started Nancy Drew, Curse of the Royal Tower. Okay, find treasure in the Royal Tower, but I like my name better. Which was fun, even if I took entirely too long to figure out how to use circuit breakers. I never did find the mailbox. Maybe you'll get the bad ending if you don't find the mailbox. But I'm sure we'll find out, because we'll continue that eventually. We continue most games eventually. Might be 1 or 2 we didn't. Yeah. And I realize I don't know what we're going to play for tomorrow's stream. I have to try and get one of the games set up and working after stream tonight. Or before stream tomorrow. I don't know what it'll be. But tonight's stream I think will be fun, because I know you guys love the PlayStation 1-style horror games, and I certainly do too. We've found some really great ones. And this one looks like it's going to be fun. The House, which is about I think it's about a difficult to get along with doctor who has a drug addiction and may or may not be a British comedian. I'm probably confusing it with something else. And it's by Spring Rabbit, who... The name seemed familiar, and I believe we played one of their games... Maybe it was a few weeks ago? The found footage one. Where we played the videographer and end up stumbling across some kind of cult. Why am I blanking on the name? Well, I guess that happens when you play 1 to 3 horror games every Saturday for a couple of years. It's hard to forget some of the names. But having grown up watching a bunch of horror movies, well, not slasher movies when I was a kid, those come later. I enjoy these games in this style. And hey there, Stalk for Water, welcome in. How's your Saturday going? Or Sunday, as the case may be. Yeah, we're just getting started, and I think we'll have a good time with The House. Which I shall go ahead and boot up. Tired. Yeah, I was tired earlier today, but I kind of perked up a bit. Well, relaxed a good chunk of the day. So, I'm doing pretty well overall, thanks. And, yeah, my roommates and I hung out and watched a couple of movies today. I hadn't seen Chinatown since... I meant to watch it before I went to film school, so I think that was the last time I saw it all the way through. Yeah, I know it is. Yes, I want to run. If I didn't want to run the application, I wouldn't have double-clicked on the application. Probably wouldn't even have the application on my hard drive. That's a great logo. The House of the Dead. Oh, no, wait. This is interesting. God, it's so blurry. Oh, okay. Like a BIOS, like firmware settings. The tragic events of that day still intrigue not only the FBI but the whole country, and has become one of the most bizarre cases that has never been solved. There are reports of people who say they hear the deafening screams just by going near that place. Colorado, 1979. Where in Colorado? It's not that big of a state. Amanda, why does your family have this house here in the middle of nowhere, Scott? Oops, sorry, let me move my overlay slightly. I think it belonged to my great-grandfather. The old man bought this house at auction a long time ago. My family never managed to sell it, and it was abandoned for some years, so now it is mine. Faces look kind of strange. Of course they didn't. This house is falling apart. How old is it? Relax, bro. The furniture is almost new. I can't believe I left my aerobics class for this. Guys, nobody in my family wants this house, so we can do whatever we want here. Nobody will care if we break something. Maybe have a party, or even demolish the... Oh, even demolish this crap? Okay. You've already convinced me. Ashley and I will go in and have a look around the house.
Streamer, you must pause my stream. Streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider.
Dragon of the West, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Good to see you today. You guys, please go check out Dragon of the West, who is a very new streamer. And I know you said you just did one. Didn't you say you just did one of your first streams a couple days ago, Dragon? You gotta check out your streams. What were you playing today? Crash Bandicoot? Welcome in, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who streams a lot of horror games in particular, and adventure games in general, but especially horror. And today we're playing this free PlayStation 1-style horror game. There are a lot of those, called The House. And yeah, we're just starting it out. You guys came in right on the opening sequence. Make sure I don't misspell your name again, Dragon. Oh, you played until dawn. Yeah, but I know you're still practicing on Crash Bandicoot. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for bringing your community over here. It's good to have you guys here. Oh, and sorry. And you guys should also check out Haggard Hessian, who's a variety streamer and has been doing some Crash Bandicoot and some Deadly Premonition lately. And it's almost his birthday, unless I'm mistaken. Shouted out, the wrong dragon. God damn it! What the heck, sir? I swear I can type normally. Just keyboard lag. Oh, I started out. The original Dragon of the West, not the 4,122nd Dragon of the West, I guess. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh, so it was your birthday was yesterday. Well, happy birthday, Hessian. Did you have a good one? There, that's the one to follow. Yeah. The at? Not sure I follow, Stalk. Yeah, my pleasure. And you're going to be having going on an affiliate push sometime soon, Dragon. Oh yeah, my pleasure, Hessian. But yeah, these faces. I mean, I know the PS1 was limited, but swear, I've seen like the original Resident Evil, and the faces didn't creep me out quite that much. Seriously, you've already made affiliate? That's wow, good for you. That's impressive. That took me months. Well, cheers to that. See, Amanda says, I'm excited for today. I've always had a crush on Scott. He just recently broke up with my friend Sarah, so I don't want to be a douchebag. Did people say douchebag back in 1979? I only came on this trip because Ashley didn't want to be the only girl here. I better hurry up and get my backpack out of the van. Oh yeah, the sought-after founder's badges. I can't open it. Maybe Scott can help me. I will check the tires before I park the van near the house. You can go ahead. Here's your backpack. You can put it in the bedroom on the second floor. Okay, thanks. Pretty standard controls. The house. Copyright. A bunch of Roman numerals. All rights reserved. It's interesting they have that, like the however many days, whatever, required for affiliate. I wonder why. It seems like that's usually the hardest one to get. Or no, I mean, sorry, the others are harder to get. March 6, 1944. Missing Noah Campbell. 2 days ago, the 17-year-old boy, Noah Campbell, was hunting with his father when he disappeared in the woods. Today, the police found the boy's blood and a piece of his pants in an area known to inhabit mountain lions. Don't you hate it when part of the forest is inside a lion? The boy's body was not found at the scene, indicating that the boy managed to escape the attack. Oh, nice. Yeah, that really helps, like if you got a couple of big raids. Still, that's great. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's nice, you Hessian. Yeah, I try to do the same thing. Like if I know somebody is a new streamer or like trying to get affiliate, I'll try and tip other people off. Which room? Locked. That's very nice of you, Seacross. Oh yeah, these terrible typos. And you guys should also check out our friend Seacross, who mostly does retro streams, but recently has been doing World of Warcraft, which, shit, that come out long enough ago that we should start calling it retro? Well, I shan't on principle. I was thinking of you today, Seacross, because I was rewatching Chinatown, and there's a character named Noah Cross, and I'm like, hey, I know a Cross. Hello, Ashley. Hey, put your stuff on the other bed. I'm going downstairs to drink some water. Now I can meet everyone downstairs. Ashley, meanwhile, had vanished. Interesting hairstyle. Maybe she's wearing pigtails, actually. This damn tap doesn't work. Can you go outside and ask God to fix this crap? He's too busy checking the tires. Sure he hasn't parked near the house yet. Yeah. Good then. Good thing I didn't run all the way back down the drive. There seems to be some problem with the plumbing in the house. The taps don't work. Brian told me, we're going to the next town to buy some drinks and something to eat. I'll call a plumber as soon as I get there. We have to shake this place up. Did you bring a radio? This is a very old house. There must be a radio somewhere. Can you and Ashley look for it while we do the shopping? Sure. Huh. What's over here? Okay. So we can't just go around randomly picking stuff up. We have to wait till we need it. And they're probably getting chased by a hatchet-wielding maniac. Where the hell is Ashley? I set foot in the door and I instinctively knew she wasn't in any of the upstairs rooms. Amanda clearly has some kind of powers. I would help you, but I don't want to wear out my fingernails messing around in this old house. You can put the radio on the table if you find it. Actually, you're useless. Still, she did invite me here, so I suppose I have to be marginally polite to her. It is very dark in there. Now, let's see what's in the refrigerator. Oh, nothing. Does this stove still work? Finish something on this floor first. Yeah. I guess we finished looking around that floor. Okay. Not a super big yard. There is a radio in this house from when his grandfather bought it. I wonder if it'll be in working condition. Is there an attic? Don't think so. I mean, unless it's just, stairs to an attic. Or one of us might have a flashlight or something. Honorable discharge. This is to certify that Henry F. Smith, Medical Research Department, Army of the United States, is hereby honorably discharged from the military service of the United States of America. This certificate is awarded as a testimonial of the honest and faithful service to his country. 13th September, 1943. But why was he discharged? And why are these papers left here? Ah, there's an old radio. Oh, the cassette player. Exactly how long has this been here? This is set in 1979. I'd better take this downstairs. And hey there. How are you doing, Captain Peelcard? You guys, please go check out Captain Peelcard. He's a fellow legally blind streamer. And plays a good number of adventure games. What were you playing the other day, Captain? Was it more of Star Trek Generations? Thank you for coming in on the Dragon Raid. Oh, right, I saw that. You were playing Mad Dog Williams. Classic DOS adventure that was re-released as freeware in... When was that? The 90s they re-released it? Like late 90s, early 2000s? But I saw also... I think it was Fractal Mind Mike was playing that as well. Yeah, it came out in like 92, and then they released it as legal abandonware. Maybe this will be useful. What is that? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, because he's done it. I've seen him do it a couple times, like. Looks like not an easy game to figure out. Oh, you beat it. Hey, good for you. Oh, is that all in one stream?
I still say it. As I said the other night, we need our Mad Dog McCree and Mad Dog Williams crossover. I guess no one's going to do it if I don't. Done. Okay, I thought I had seen you streaming that before. It's not working. It seems that the batteries are missing. Would you like to help look for the batteries, Ashley? No, she still says that she doesn't want to ruin her fingernails because she's useless. Fine. You know, if somebody comes after us and tries to kill us, I hope they get you before they get me, Ashley. Nothing personal. Oh, thank you, Dragon. That's so kind of you. Yeah, try to. And not let it get too late for my Saturday streams. I guess we decided the basement isn't that dark after all. Frightfully dark in here. Can you... Oh, wow. The PSX filter is a lot sharper than the VHS filter. Oh, well. Glad I checked those. There, we got a flashlight. This game makes me think of Babysitter Bloodbath. I think that's partly because I was the first game in this style that I streamed. Ooh. Rebuilding brain tissue seemed crazy at first. I have worked with this all my life, and now... Oh no. Oh, that's frustrating. Crazy cats. I hope they're able to get your glasses replaced fairly fast. I have worked with this all my life, and now they discard me like an animal. I served so much time, so many secrets, so many deaths. They forced me to sign a confidentiality document, so all my work, my life story, stayed in the army. Yeah, I know. It's like I need special sunglasses. Well, I don't use like actual prescription ones, but they're still pretty damn expensive. I try and make them last, well, at least a couple years, probably longer than I should. He was doing research in the army, and they wanted it all. The army wouldn't do that. I mean, I suppose one could take the batteries out of one's flashlight and put them in the radio. I would assume the radio takes D batteries, actually. Is that a picture on the back of Amanda's shirt? I think it is, but I can't tell what it is. I am a little dizzy. I must be dehydrated. Alright, no water. Hopefully Brian and Scott get back soon. It's working now. I'll ask Ashley if she brought a water bottle. Did you bring a water bottle? No, I wouldn't have thought that this dump wouldn't have water. I'm not feeling very well. I'm a little dizzy. If I know Brian and Scott well, they won't bring anything non-alcoholic to drink. There's a well next to the house. Go there to drink water. If you get worse, we can go to the hospital. I'm sure it's nothing serious. I'm going there. Yeah, this must have been a bygone era. Oh, if your dizziness gets worse, we'll take you to the hospital. Yeah, well, maybe these teens had really good insurance. Oh, that's what we'll need the bucket for. See, where's the well? I'm just gonna turn on my cooling board. We know how Unity can be. Oh, good. I was about to say I was wandering too far, but there's the well. That's some very dark water. Oh, that's not the water. That's just very dark darkness. It seems that the bucket came with a key. That's one of the more creative ways I've seen to find a key in a game. See which door it goes to. I found this key in the well. Try to look for where it fits. Maybe you will find something valuable in the house. I didn't see a locked door in the basement. I don't know that I searched it that thoroughly, though. Alright, oh no, this is the one we found the radio. This place is empty. I expected something more interesting. Oh, that must be the guys with libations. We're back. Finally, you're here. What took you so long? We had some unforeseen problems. I had to call the plumber, who can only come tomorrow morning. We brought the drinks. Did you find the radio? Yeah, it was in one of the rooms on the second floor. Right, what are we waiting for? Let's party! Yeah, dance party in an abandoned house with a radio. And beer. Oh, they actually animated them dancing. This music is cool. Do you like my new dance moves? Jeez. That's obnoxious, dragon. It. Oh. Glasses are $20, but only once a year, and the repairs are $200. That's a lot. What are you waiting for? Come dance with us. Maybe later. You guys. Was that a gunshot? Sounds like it. Whatever it was, they didn't hear it, because that music is way too loud. Talking about disturbing the peace. What was that? Oh, it's a picture. It's like a bunch of flowers and then like a face in the darkness. Maybe I did finish searching the basement. Oh, right. There's that locked door. Let's... take another look around the second floor. Whoa, is that blood? Was that there before? Oh, it's a hole. Okay. Maybe, is that what we heard? After a while, a huge emptiness. Should we try and hear that? Awfully quiet. I think it's something different, Stalk, actually. Is it quoting the Bible? After a while, a huge emptiness and depression overwhelmed me. I was lost, but it seems that God guided him for my purposes. For a while I was confused. He knocked on my door. His leg was bleeding profusely. I thought of bandaging it, but I felt that this visit was not a mere coincidence. I started cutting his tendons. Poor boy. He was screaming without knowing the greatness of his existence. I was so euphoric that slowly his heart stopped. But this event cleared my mind. Now I knew what had to be done. God guided him to me. I could not interfere in this destiny. Yeah, it is something different. We aim to scare around here. It is. The test with the last corpse was almost a success, but it seems that the body didn't last more than 30 seconds. Sheriff Campbell always hated me. He was sure that I was involved in the disappearance of that damned boy who was his nephew, which didn't help much. They went through my house and found some experiments with rats in the basement, which was enough to destroy all my work. All my progress has now been absolved by the foundations of the house. It's just a matter of time for me to reach perfection. What is that? There's something. It might be a syringe. Oh, we can't pick it up. Wait. Oh, just the note. Guess that's all that's in here. Oh, wow. Oh, right. Right, and it turned out he was crying. Yeah. So the secret room leads to the locked door in the basement, which is now unlocked. Let's tell the others. I wonder if Scott knows about this. Jump scare. We'll build a fire outside. I'll wait for you there. If I don't die of fright first, Scott. Where's the fire? Flashlight's dead. Ah, there. I found a strange room in the basement with some sinister notes. I don't know if I will have the courage to sleep in this house. Yeah, I think so, Stock, but also, like, trying to give it the feel of an old PlayStation 1 game. No one has lived in this house for decades. If the first owner was a dangerous person, he must be in diapers or have already kicked the bucket. I'm not sure about this. No imbecile is going to come walking to this house in the middle of nowhere because of his bloodlust. This only happens in the movies. Maybe in Los Angeles. I feel attacked. Try to relax a little bit. You must be right. Don't you think you've had too much to drink? But I haven't even finished my first beer yet. This is the 10th time you've said this, and you are always holding a different can. Whatever. Scott, my brother. Your parents are so cool to give you a house. To be honest, my parents did not give me this house. They are cheapskates. They don't even know we came here. Cool. You're the man, Scott. Damn it, Scott, are you serious? I didn't lie when I said that this house is abandoned. My parents do not care. Just relax. The only thing we have to worry about is the eye collector maniac. While brutally murdering his victims, he liked to gouge out their eyes while they were still alive to keep as a souvenir. I heard that his favorite victims were women. Besides, this house was the place where he made his last killing. I've never heard about this. You're making it up. That was a long time ago, of course. Of course you've never heard of it. You told me it wasn't dangerous here. I was just trying to calm you down, Scott. Shut up, Scott. I need to take my allergy medication. I'm going in. Me too. I'm tired of being around these assholes. Oh, come on. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Dragon, I am in the TV business. I'm basically an office assistant at a TV production company. So, like, you know, I read scripts and write summary and notes of them and do filing and emails, and that's a bunch of random stuff they throw at me. Oh yeah, and find interns. Gotta find interns. Yeah. It's not a great paying job, but it's, I mean, at least it's in the film industry. Okay, I took my meds. Yeah, I mean, I do some. 'Cause... Wait, what? What the hell is in that allergy medication? Like, our company, one of the shows our company does is called Sweet Magnolias, and that's well, there's hopefully going to be another season of that. So yeah, sometimes I get to find out stuff about shows that haven't aired. Oh. Holy shit! This medicine makes me a little sleepy. What time is it? Where's Ashley? It was just a nightmare. It sounds like someone's screaming in the basement. As to our question about where Ashley was, I think we're about to find out. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening here? Can you guys tell what it is? I assume that's not Ashley's. Oh no, wait, maybe that's... Ashley's corpse stuck in the ceiling? Yeah, no, I think you're right. It's a body, but I think it is Ashley. I don't know. It seems to have blonde hair, but I can't tell if wearing different clothes. Yeah. Well, either way, we should probably leave now. Hopefully the others will understand. It's locked. I need to find another way out. Stay away from me! Scott? Are you the maniac eye collector? What? No, that doesn't even exist. I was just making fun of you. The only person who died in this house is my great-grandfather. He died the first day he came here, but he was old and died of a heart attack. Ashley ran out of the basement. I thought you would be braver. Are you fucking kidding me? I saw her fucking body in the basement, Scott. Are you trying to scare me too? I'm serious. Shit. She might have tripped on the stairs. Her body was on the fucking ceiling. What? You are trying to play a trick on me? I'm fucking serious. What's your problem? Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, maybe we don't save him. Maybe we leave. It's locked. I need to find another way out. Yeah, I don't think we'll be hearing from Scott again. Well, maybe one more scream. I just realized I didn't look at that painting. I think it's like a little child standing on some grass. Yeah, so abrupt. That's okay. No. Oh. What the fuck is that? Brian? What has this thing done to you? Complete. What the hell are you? A fucking parasite? No. I'm more. Oh yeah, if this were a Nancy Drew crossover, that would be wild. I need to get out of this place now. Whatever the thing was, it's... Oh. Oh, that's an eyeball. Isn't it? Oh no, it's just called the house. I switched my stream category, didn't I? Oh yeah, I remember I set it to retro. Like lots of house games. What's that? It's a giant pair of lungs? Ugh. God, it's like... It's just his torso and his head. Oh, and I think his eyes are gone too. Yes, I seem to have started... Seem to have entered the new title before, after the wrong colon. Thank you for catching that, Stock. There we do. Just the house. No, that would be quite a wild spin-off. Oh, I see it. It's letting me retry. Not much choice. Ooh. Oh man, I'm pretty cut up, it looks like. Oh wow, that's a bad way to be. But I'm out. Wow. That was amazing. Holy fucking Jesus. It's the whole house that's chasing me. Wow. Yeah, that's fucking pretty spectacular. Yeah, great, like the game makes you want to look back, but if you look back, there's a good chance you'll die. Oh, thank God. The plumber. Drive. That was a monster I certainly did not expect. Monster house. Yeah, the monster house you don't want your children to see. The author said on their page that there's a post-credit scene. I try to watch the credits anyway. I did in general, but ever since I did through Call of Duty 4, and it paid off in a big way. Spring Rabbit. On a Friday morning, Mark Williams, a 37-year-old plumber, was on call to fix the plumbing in a house far from town. His service van was found several miles away from the scene, and according to the investigation, it probably collided with a truck. Mark Williams was never found. It's been more than 20 years since the disappearances of Scott Thompson, Ashley Rivera, Brian Jones, and Amanda Martinez, according to the information provided by a shopkeeper and other witnesses in a nearby town. The youngsters were spending the weekend at a nearby house. In a statement, the parents of young Scott Thompson, one of the missing, reported that they owned a house near the site, but it had been demolished years ago. The documents and the police investigation at the site confirm this. During the investigation, the police found a homemade mask and a bloody knife near the rubble in the old house. The blood on the knife was Scott Thompson's. Everyone points to a serial killer, but even after years of searching, the suspect has never been found. Even after years of investigation, the only concrete evidence the police could find was that in that place existed at some point in time the house. No signal. Creepy. That explains how Ashley's body was in the ceiling, I guess. House. D house. That was good. Was the killer part of the house then? That's neat that you actually saw Monster House in the theater. We watched it in grad school in the school theater, like our club I was in did, and that was the first time seeing it. It was a fun movie. No, I like this game. I kind of hope that they make a sequel to this. I would want to learn more about the house and whatever's going on. Yeah. Oh, Monster House was early 2000s, wasn't it? Wow, a long time ago. Or not that long ago, depending on how you look at it. Wow, that was fun. I enjoyed that one. I always appreciate when games have some kind of twist or do something more creative. Yeah, wasn't that long, but it was a good length. Satisfying experience. That's actually about all I had planned. I should probably wrap up and raid. Or find somebody to raid. To let you guys know what's coming up. I don't know what we're playing tomorrow, actually. I've got to. Oh, well, before we wrap up, we have a request for a brief visit from an old friend.
Yes, hello there. Playing the house, are we? Now that's one of those games with a sense of great fair play. You know, it would have been so easy if those idiot American teenagers had merely asked Scott's parents, is there a house on the property still? Surely his parents would have mentioned that the house was demolished years ago. Did Scott just not listen? It all comes down to planning ahead and keeping your eyes open on your surroundings. And if those young teens had done that, they'd probably be alive today. Of course, it's entirely possible they wouldn't, because human lifespans are so bloody short. Blink an eye and a human will die. When you've got as much time as I have, you don't have to worry about that. And humans waste their time so much, going to houses, dancing around radios, drinking beers, getting eaten by houses. Maybe if their choice in music had been a little better, or the beer had been a little better quality, the house wouldn't have chased and eaten them. But we'll never know. Oh, well, they'll never know. And you'll probably never know either. I might know, but I'll have to ask that house next time I see him. Yes. In the meantime, I hope you chaps will try not to get yourselves eaten.
It makes life so much more interesting. Thank you for that unexpected visit from sporting Nouveau Riche Londoner Cthulhu, who seems to think that everybody has a sporting chance in life. It is perfect since I would say that house counts as some sort of eldritch abomination, even if it was human-made. What ghastly experiments. And the other scary thing about that game is the army has that data. Well, not just the earlier parts of it, I guess. So maybe they'll put their own scientists on it and try and develop new bioweapons. That sounds not entirely outside of the realm of possibilities. Yeah, I'm glad the author let us know that there is a post-credit scene, and that I read the site and noticed it. Though, as for what's coming up in the near future, I don't know what we're going to play tomorrow. I said I would try and start some new action game, but I don't know. I'm trying to think about which games I have. I won't start Resident Evil 2. We'll play that a bit later. I don't know. I might try and see if I can get Delaware St. John 3 set up tomorrow and play that, because I want to finish that series and then, start on the Blackwell series. And then on Wednesday we'll be continuing Nancy Drew, The Screaming Skull of Marie Antoinette. Okay, fine, it's called Treasure in the Royal Tower. But again, I like my plotline better. And we had to redeem for drink something! Ooh, yeah. Chipping away at the old pirate rum. Cheers. Oh, pirates. God, maybe I should take another crack at getting Missing on Lost Island working. But we know that we'll be continuing Nancy Drew on Wednesday. That should be a good time. Let's see who's still online. Oops. There. Pretty good rum. I must say I prefer gold doubloon rum. Later, Captain. Thank you for hanging out. Ooh. So, is she working on another mosaic? Oh, Sunstone Sun is alive. Yeah, we don't get to raid our friend Sunstone Sun that often. We should probably drop by and say hi to her. Is she playing more new Pokemon games? Sky, Children of the Light. I don't know what that is. Sounds interesting. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go give her a raid. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for all coming to hang out. Whether you're chatting or lurking, I appreciate you being here. for Short Horror Saturday. My pleasure, Stock, and thank you for the raid, Dragon of the West. I'll definitely be able to give you a follow and check out your streams. And yeah, glad you're already almost affiliated. You guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and random nonsense. And you can find VODs of my past streams on YouTube. I'll try and upload another one tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll post on Twitter and MySpace what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. At some point tomorrow. So, yeah, I hope everybody has a good night, and I hope that you don't get, pulled apart and eaten by large evil houses, or that if you do, it's relatively painless. And say hi to Sunstone Sun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. If the nightmares you have tonight don't keep you away.